Hi everyone! So first video review for this week is for Exit Strategy by Barbara Winks. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Exit Strategy by Barbara Winks. It's the second book. It follows on from Killer Instinct, which is the first book in this series, and it provided another thrilling adventure. So we're back with Joanna. Her and Rue, they thought they'd sort of escaped their past, and Joanna finds herself in involved with a job that might just lead to the past sort of catching up with her, and she can't help but take the case, even though she knows that the past could come back. So I want to hear, she knows she has to do the right thing, so she takes the case, and then they're sort of facing old enemies, dealing with new forces of evil. I'm going to call them forces of evil because these people are really like evil, and Joanna has to sort of hope that with Rue on her side, they can sort of overcome these trials that they're going to face on this job, and you know, then move on and be happy. So it was, like I say, a really exciting sequel to Killer Instinct, which is the first book in the Joanna Mitchell thriller series. And I really didn't think, after having read Killer Instinct, which I think I read over a year ago now, I didn't think Joanna could really take much more. Like, that was quite harrowing. She'd been through so much. And then here she is again, you know, she's already been through hell and back, and now she's about to endure it all again. And it's all to help another person. And I loved that she continued to be selfless. She continued to be strong at all times. She never fails. Like, Joanna never lets that bit go, even when she's having a more vulnerable moment. It's always there. She's selfless, strong. So nothing has changed for her at all, you know, with her personality and everything, other than the fact that she's got Rue. But even though she's got Rue and she's in love, there's still not a lot has changed for her. Joanna has priorities. She always sticks to those. So she is always going to be determined. She's always going to be strong. And even if from time to time she does have, you know, that vulnerable moment, she needs her own bit of protecting and she needs a bit of backup. So it was great to see how things were going with Rue. It was great to sort of see how their relationship was developing, and that both characters had even more chance to develop, not only their relationship but individually in the story. You really got to see Rue as well. So there was so much drama in action. They were really facing a lot, and it literally changed in a blink of an eye. So, as typical with a thriller, like, you never know what's coming next, and Barbara's really good at setting it up, and you think you know where it's going and you haven't got a clue, like, literally. But it ticked all the boxes for thriller, because the main plot was just so intricate, and things kept like jumping about of nowhere, which is what you expect from thriller. It's meant to give you a thrill, and it did. But also from, like, Joanna and Rue's relationship, and there was a lot of unpredictability in here. I was always wondering what was going to happen next, where it was going to go, what the future is going to hold for these two, because they've been through so much, they're still going through so much, and then, you know, they've got relationship complications on top, the past, everything. Like, there's a lot to deal with. But you will benefit. I think with this you will have benefit if you've read Killer Instinct before reading Exit Strategy, but you could also enjoy it standalone. Barbara always gives enough in her series that if you haven't read the first book in the series, you can always pick up the bits and pieces. However, if you've read Killer Instinct, it will just give you a better insight into who some of these characters are and why they're doing what they're doing, actions, thoughts, and all that. So to get the bigger picture, I definitely recommend reading Killer Instinct first, but you can read this as a standalone, even though it is part of a series. So I absolutely love the story. I'm really excited to read the next book in the series, find out what's in store, like that future for Joanna and Rue, because I think it's going to be really exciting. I have a feeling they're never going to have quite the peace that they want, and that things are going to keep coming back. It just seems fated for Joanna, and a little bit for Rue too, that the past is just going to keep interfering a little bit. So I'm really looking forward to finding out what it holds in store for them next. Can't wait to read the next book in the series. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and buy a copy of Exit Strategy by Barbara Winks, which I hope you will. If you've read Exit Strategy, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below, please get involved. And if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now really interested in reading it, again, it'd be great to hear from you. So please comment below, please let us know. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!